Om Shanti. Today is Murli, 17th August 2023. Essence, Baba says, sweet children, you do not have to say anything with your mouth. Just constantly remember the one Father with a true heart. The Lord is pleased with those who have honest hearts. Question: which manners are the best? Which divine manners do you have to imbibe? Answer: Baba says, the best manners are to remain constantly cheerful deities. Remain constantly cheerful. They never laugh loudly. To laugh loudly is also a vice. You children should remain in the incognito happiness of remembrance. The sanskar of familiarity also cause a great deal of damage. In order to be successful in doing service, you have to have an attitude that is free from attraction. There should not be the slightest odor of being trapped by anyone's name or form. You have to have a very clean intellect. Your face remains cheerful when you have imbibed these things and you do service and make others similar to yourself. Om Shanti. You children understand number wise according to your effort. It is said that the Lord is pleased with those who have honest hearts. The heart too is within the soul, is not. Therefore, remember the true Lord and you will receive happiness. Remembrance means to remember the Father internally. Chant the name of the Lord. To chant does not mean that you have to continue to say something. No, just continue to have remembrance and you will receive a great deal of happiness. You also have to make others similar to yourselves. It is very easy to explain to others, just as a truly faithful wife does not love anyone except her husband. In the same way, you souls have to remember the unlimited Father from beyond with honest hearts. It is just as a lover and beloved love each other. They are attracted to each other's name and form. It is not a question of vice. The lover remembers the beloved, and the beloved remembers the lover. That's all. Their intellects are not drawn anywhere else. Even though they are engaged in their business, etc., their hearts are connected to each other. That is pure remembrance. Their bodies and intellects do not become impure. Such souls are also praised, but there are very few of them. Even in this knowledge, there are very few such true lovers. Maya is such that she gets hold of you by the nose. The example of Angad has been given. Ravan said, see if he can be second or not. Maya tries to make the powerful Maharathis fall, just as a mouse bellows on you and then bites you in such a way that you don't even feel it. In the same way, Maya is so powerful that if anyone behaves badly and unlawfully, she locks that one's intellect in an incognito way. You need a deep intellect to understand these things. You have to practice remembering Baba a great deal. There has to be full love for the Father. You have to do service without becoming attracted, no matter how good some child may be. You must not become trapped in this name or form. It would cause a great deal of damage. The Father says, consider yourselves to be bodiless souls and remember me. Keep yourselves very clean and pure. You belong to Shiv Baba and He is making you clean and pure. You have to remove the vices from within you. Your very name is Shiv Shakti. You receive power from the Almighty authority. Therefore, you have to have very good yoga with Him. The Father says to have constantly remembrance and not like going to your auntie's home. So much effort is made to stay in remembrance at the time of eating. Yet he is still forgotten while eating. A great deal of effort is made to remember the Father the whole time as He is our beloved. Why should we not eat in remembrance of Him? Baba asked. He would then stay with us. However, remembrance is still forgotten again and again. When on the path of devotion, the intellect continue to wander in different directions. These things are aspects of this knowledge. Some children are also not able to understand these aspects properly and are still crawling on the floor. If your yoga were to do constant, it would be understood that your karmatit stage is coming close. However, remembrance does not remain, and so a great battle takes place within. Baba sees that here are many of you whose intellects wander. It takes effort for them to become bodiless. There are very few who speak the truth. They are too ashamed, uh, ashamed to speak the truth. Maya is very powerful. She does not take long to scalp you. You should not say, we were his children anyway. You have also been shown methods. Firstly, you have to reach your karmatit stage and then a status is received number wise. Baba knows that Maya harasses the children a great deal. She does not allow remembrance to remain. It has been observed from the stage of many that they become trapped in someone's name and form. You have to practice considering yourselves to be bodiless because for a very long time you have not considered yourselves to be bodiless. In the golden age, you will have the full knowledge that you are souls and that you have to shed your old customs and take new ones. You also receive a vision at that time. Whether you have a vision in a particular practical way or invisibly just through feelings, You will understand that the lifespan of that body is about to end. When someone is about to die, he says, I feel that I am about to die. I am unable to live any longer. There, when your body has become old, you will understand that you have to set it. They set their bodies happily when it is their time. They have full knowledge of souls, but they don't have the slightest knowledge of the Father because that is not in the drama. Why should you remember the Father there? There would be no need. Here, human beings in sorrow remember Him, whereas you have to consider yourselves to be souls and have yoga with the Father. These bodies are old. You should have total dislike for them, no matter how beautiful someone's body may be. Everyone is ugly because, according to the law, every soul has become ugly. This is something for your intellects to understand, therefore. The Father explains, let your intellects, yoga, be cannot connected to the one, just as people have love marriage. So this is also a love marriage for you souls. There will then be no love for those bodies. If there is not love for your own body, why should there be love for the bodies of others? Everything in the world functions on the basis of beauty. Some couples get engaged without seeing each other. Then, when they do see each other, they don't like each other and there is quarreling and fighting. What would I do with money? I want someone beautiful. You understand that you are souls. You should have no attachment to your old bodies. All of those relationships are vicious. You have to have the faith that is Baba who is saying these things. This one also says, don't praise me, means Brahma. All the praise belong to Shiv Baba. By remembering him, you will become complete conquerors of sin. It is a very easy thing. Remember Baba and Spine, the discuss of self-realization. It is at the end that you become complete spiners of the discourse of self-realization, number-wise. Acha, to the sweetest, beloved, long-lost, and now fond children, love, remembrance, and good morning from the mother, the father, Bab Dada. The spiritual father says namaste to the spiritual children. Spiritual children says namaste to the spiritual Bab Dada, father, mother. Namaste Baba, Namaste, Shukriya Baba, Shukriya. Essence for Dharana. First, create a method to keep the Father with you. Stay in remembrance at meal times. Practice becoming bodiless. Do not love your old body. Second, have total regard for the Father. Don't be arrogant. Always stay far away from any illness or becoming trapped in someone's name or form. Stay intoxicated with this knowledge and yoga. Blessing you. May you experience your confidence-aged self-sovereignty by handling over everything to the Father and have a right to an imperishable tilak of the kingdom. Nowadays, authority is received by donating wealth or from votes. But the Father Himself has given you children tilaks of self sovereignty, being a carefree emperors in such a good stage when you have handed over everything to the Father. Who would then be concerned? The Father. However, let it not be that you have kept a little of your authority or your own dictates hidden away somewhere. If you follow Srimad, you have handed everything to the Father. Such children who hand over everything to the Father with their hearts are double light, and they claim a right to an imperishable tilak of sovereignty. Slogan: let each version of yours be an elevated version. Let no word go to waste, and you will then be called a master Satguru. Acha. Om Shanti.